So, song that's playing for you is One Hell of a Life. So look, you might be aware that, you know, up until this point, you had one hell of a road trip, ain't it? Been through a lot in this friendship, been through a lot in this relationship, or you just been through a lot, period. I mean, it's like you might feel tired and or weak because of, like, now that you reflect, and it's like, damn, whether it's just in a situation or just in virtues, habits, and routines you've been part. Yeah, you've been through a little rough road. Whether it was from your own actions and your own expressions, or just from investing in things in your external realm. It's like you reflecting on what you did and you seeing like it ain't really amount to nothing. Yeah, look, you're reflecting. You might be in your feelings about a situation and or just because you're reflecting on your life. A whole lot of shit brought you to this point. Or that's just somebody outside of you who's living one hell of a life. And it's like now they want to come express. It's like someone may want to come to you after living one hell of a life. Almost like a second option type shit. You know, if that's for you or not, Scorpio. Put your foot in the shoe. As I say that, whether you might be closed off and someone want to come express themselves towards you, or it's like you want to express yourself towards someone that's closed off towards you. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You might have you had one hell of a lifestyle. And someone may have made the decision, you know what, Scorpio, I don't want to participate in that. That's not my cup of tea, so to speak, Scorpio. Now someone closed themselves off towards Scorpio. Now Scorpio may want to open up and express themselves towards an environment because Scorpio realized where Scorpio was at, there wasn't no love in that lifestyle. There wasn't no genuine feelings, no genuine passion, no genuine emotions there. But you feel here and you want to express that. You feel like with this person, with these people, with this career, with this idea, with this mentality, I can live one hell of a life the right way, so to speak. Whether that's how you feeling or that's how somebody feeling outside, ain't no cars out yet though, so you're gonna have to put your foot where it belongs. Yeah, you might be walking away from something though, or someone walking away from you, Scorpio. You had one die today. Yeah, something's ending today. Whether you killing a mentality, a mental man, or you killing third dimensional situations. You know, if this friendship's over today, because you got new emotions, you got new feelings. This relationship's over today. This mentality is over today. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know what's ending. Something's ending. You know what? You quit your job today. You starting that business today, or you stopped that one business and started another. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You emotionally remove yourself from some realm in your environment though, because you've been thinking hard about what, taking control and moving on in some way, shape, or form. You are already over this situation. It was just a matter of time before it ended. Oh, that's too much. We ain't doing that. Yeah, look, you ain't confused no more. Or if it's you, if it's you versus someone outside of you, you're not confused about the space you share with someone anymore. And in the sense where it's like, you know how you feel about a situation. And because you know how you feel about a situation, your fire might have died for that. You might not be going so gung-ho for that relationship, that friendship, that idea, that career, that direction as you used to be, because you got burned by it. Burned by who or what, that varies from Scorpio or Scorpio. But it's like you getting burned put you in a position, it's like now you're stuck seeing the situation a certain type of way. You can't change your mind about this, the way you see this, because of what has occurred in that space, in that situation. It brought you emotional clarity. It's like you can see straight through that, whatever it is. Whether it's an energy type, you could see straight through this energy. So when you know when someone come to you carrying this vibe, carrying these forms of expression, walking with this, you feel me, this type of atmosphere around them, you know, all right, hold up, that last time I invested in something similar to this, I had a very similar feeling and a very similar mentality about a situation previously. Now you could recall that knowledge and you know to steer clear from that. You could see through that emotional fog. Someone wants to paint for you. It's like someone may be trying to confuse you emotionally, get you to think about something in a certain type of way, but you could see through it already. Oh yeah, it's still die today. I thought the song changed. A version of you might have died. You might have went through an ego death. Yeah, and then you expressing yourself in a different type of emotional form now. It's like you have a new emotional standards, so to speak, because of a situation or a relationship or a friendship you were involved in, or an environment that burned you. And it's not only did it burn you, but it scarred you, and you'll never forget the mark that energy, that person, those people left on you, that habit, that expression. You'll never forget how your external world reacted when you express this. You feel me? Now it's like you're putting out a more emotionally developed form, or just idea or relationship. You're expressing yourself with more emotional experience. The show is the song that's playing for you, by the way. Yeah, look, if it's you versus someone outside of you might not be happy about the way the space they share with you is, because of the fact that it's like you can't be confused anymore about this relationship. You already over it, matter of fact. But that's karma though. If it's you versus someone outside of you, if someone outside of you's karma to be over the relationship, or just be more, it's like you're expressing yourself emotionally, you're emotionally investing yourself, but it's like you're more guarded, so to speak. You're more cautious of what you emotionally invest in or emotionally express here, wherever here is. And if it's you versus someone outside of you is not happy about that, because it's like, since they can't confuse you anymore, their internal home or their external world isn't the way they want it to be. Because when they used to be able to emotionally confuse you, they used to be able to get you to do this, get you to express this, get you to feel this way. And when you felt like this, they could get you to do that. It's like someone used to be able to control you. Now someone can't control you. And they're not happy about the way the situation they share with you is now. And that's just because you're in control now. If it's you versus you, this new emotional clarity, it brought you a realization that you're not happy where you at. And that, look, someone was lying to you, or you just weren't being honest with yourself. It's like you woke up in a space you've been asleep since you got there. Now you're aware how you feel here. Now that you got clarity into your emotion, you might have got burned with it's like as soon as you woke up, as soon as you finally opened your eyes and became aware and started accepting the truth about where you are, you burned yourself. Because what you invested in was a lie. But when you had your rose-colored glasses on, it looked like an opportunity. It looked like love. But what was it actually? It was a lot. It was someone was dishonest, or whether it was an expression you were carrying, virtues, morals that you were standing by, or just a relationship or a friendship you were investing in. Look, King of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, you got the King of Cups in reverse. You got emotional clarity about the bullshit you in, or the bullshit you were doing. The shit you were expressing. You don't like how the situation is, though. You might not be expressing yourself, your better minds about a situation or a relationship you're invested in, though. I'm going to be honest with you. You might be expressing your lower mentalities or just your lower perspectives in this relationship or friendship, because you now know your partner's been lying to you since you got in this relationship. Your partner, the only reason the relationship made it this far is because your partner was emotionally manipulating you, whether it was a friendship, family member, or an associate you had external to you. They were codependent on you in some way, shape, or form, and they needed you to continue to nurture and or invest in this relationship a certain type of way in order for it to go the way they wanted it to go. It was like they were the director of their own show, and you were the main character. But now it's like you became the director, and now you're no longer playing the role they want you to play. So whether someone outside of you might be trying to express their lower minds to you to manipulate you just to get you back the way they want them, I'm telling you, someone's not being honest with themselves. If it's not you, it's someone outside of you. If it's you, you're not being honest with yourself about something you're invested in, even though you can see now. Even though you have emotional clarity and you know how you feel about where you are or what you're invested in, but you're not being truthful with yourself about, it's like you're still faking it. Even though you know now. Brand new Draco. If it's you versus someone outside of you wants to lie to you to get their home or get their life the way they want it to be again, because they're not happy about the way the situation is with you, and that's just because you can see now. You see who you dealing with.